You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/PODKATZ12. Just go to Indeed.com/PODKATZ12 right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Welcome to Astronomy Daily. I'm excited to bring you another packed episode of space and astronomy news. Today we have an incredible lineup of stories that showcase just how dynamic and fascinating our exploration of space continues to be. We'll start with NASA's New Horizons spacecraft, as it approaches a historic milestone that could revolutionize our understanding of the solar system's outer boundaries. Then we'll dive into a breakthrough in gravitational wave detection that could help us peer further back in time than ever before. We've also got fascinating updates from the International Space Station, where scientists are conducting crucial experiments on antibiotic-resistant bacteria. Plus, we'll cover some remarkable developments in lunar exploration and a new method that could help us in the search for alien life. Stay with me as we explore these stories and more, right here on Astronomy Daily. NASA's New Horizons spacecraft, already famous for giving us our first close-up views of Pluto in 2015, is gearing up for another groundbreaking achievement. The probe is preparing to cross what scientists call the termination shock, a fundamental boundary where our sun's influence begins to wane as it meets the interstellar medium. This milestone crossing could happen as early as 2027, and the spacecraft's team is working diligently to ensure they don't miss this rare opportunity. The actual crossing might only last about 10 minutes, though multiple crossings could occur as the boundary moves back and forth over several days. New Horizons is uniquely equipped for this mission, carrying specialized instruments that can measure particles and energy in ways that weren't possible during previous boundary crossings by other spacecraft. Its solar wind, around Pluto instrument and Pluto energetic particle spectrometer will conduct the first ever measurements of crucial pickup ions in the outer heliosphere. The spacecraft remains in excellent condition, with all 7 of its instruments working as well as they did at launch. While fuel reserves are running low, the probe's nuclear power system could potentially keep it operational until 2050. This impressive longevity means New Horizons could continue providing valuable data about this unexplored region of space for years to come. The mission's findings are particularly significant because they could help solve several mysteries about our solar system's outer boundaries. Scientists are especially interested in understanding how the solar wind interacts with the interstellar medium and how this interaction shapes the bubble of space we call home. This upcoming crossing represents another chapter in New Horizons' remarkable journey, which has already revolutionized our understanding of Pluto and the Kuiper Belt. The data it collects could be crucial for planning future missions into interstellar space and understanding the fundamental nature of our cosmic neighborhood. Next up today, scientists have achieved a remarkable breakthrough in gravitational wave detection technology that could revolutionize our ability to observe some of the most dramatic events in the cosmos. This new advancement in adaptive optics promises to dramatically enhance the capabilities of facilities like LIGO, the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, and set the stage for even more powerful future observatories. The heart of this innovation lies in its ability to correct distortions in LIGO's massive 40-kilogram mirrors. As laser power increases in these detectors, it creates heat that warps these crucial components. The new system can precisely adjust for these distortions, allowing the observatories to use laser power levels exceeding 1 megawatt, far beyond current capabilities. This technological leap forward is particularly exciting for the planned Cosmic Explorer, which will feature interferometer arms stretching 40 kilometers, 10 times longer than LIGO's current setup. When operating at full sensitivity, these enhanced detectors will be able to peer back to when the universe was just a fraction of its current age, before the first stars even began to shine. The implications for our understanding of the cosmos are profound. With this increased sensitivity, scientists will be better equipped to study the nature of black holes, measure the expansion rate of the universe with unprecedented precision, and potentially resolve current contradictions in our cosmological models. We might even discover entirely new types of astronomical phenomena that we haven't yet imagined. The technology could help answer some of the most fundamental questions in physics and cosmology, from testing the predictions of general relativity to understanding the detailed dynamics around black hole event horizons. This marks another significant step forward in our ability to observe the universe not just through light, but through the very ripples in the fabric of space-time itself. Our next story is all about making sure our intrepid space explorers stay healthy. NASA is taking bold steps to protect astronaut health and advance medical science with a groundbreaking new experiment aboard the International Space Station. The study called GEARS, Genomic Enumeration of Antibiotic Resistance in Space, aims to speed up the detection of antibiotic-resistant bacteria, a growing concern both in space and on Earth. With future missions to the Moon and Mars on the horizon, astronauts will need to rely on a limited supply of antibiotics to combat potential infections. Ensuring these medications remain effective is crucial for crew safety, especially when they're millions of miles from home. The GEARS experiment focuses particularly on Enterococcus faecalis, a common bacteria that has become the second leading cause of hospital-acquired infections. Over the next year, astronauts will collect samples from various surfaces throughout the station and analyze them using advanced genetic sequencing techniques, marking the first time this type of comprehensive DNA analysis has been performed in space. The goal is to develop a rapid testing system that can identify dangerous bacteria in hours rather than days. The implications extend far beyond space exploration. Back on Earth, antibiotic-resistant infections claim over 35,000 lives annually. The streamlined detection methods being developed through GEARS could revolutionize how hospitals identify and treat these dangerous infections, potentially saving countless lives. Initial results from the experiment have been encouraging. The first round of testing revealed surprisingly few resistant bacteria colonies aboard the station, suggesting current cleaning protocols are effective. However, researchers are now strategically pausing some cleaning routines to better understand how these bacteria might naturally spread in the space environment. This marriage of space research and medical advancement exemplifies how NASA's missions continue to drive innovations that benefit life on Earth. The techniques being pioneered miles above our planet today could be saving lives in hospitals around the world tomorrow. From today's news headlines. In a remarkable space-related incident, debris from a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket made an uncontrolled re-entry over Poland earlier today. The rocket, which originally launched from Vandenberg Air Force Base in California on February 1st as part of a Starlink satellite mission, created quite a spectacle as it returned to Earth. Residents in western Poland were treated to an extraordinary light show as the debris blazed through the atmosphere around 4:46 a.m. local time. The luminous trails visible in the night sky marked the final moments of this piece of space hardware's journey. Two significant pieces of the rocket have been recovered so far. The first was discovered Wednesday morning in the outskirts of Poznan, where a chunk measuring approximately 5 feet by 3 feet was found on warehouse property. Hours later, a second piece of similar size was located in a nearby forest, just a few kilometers away. The Polish space agency, Polsa, has confirmed the debris originated from the Falcon 9 rocket's second stage. They're currently in communication with SpaceX to gather more information about the re-entry event. Importantly, despite the dramatic nature of the incident, no injuries or property damage have been reported. This event serves as a reminder that what goes up must eventually come down, even in the space industry. While most rocket stages are designed to burn up completely during re-entry, occasionally larger pieces can survive the journey through the atmosphere, as we've seen in this case. Next, Firefly Aerospace's Blue Ghost lunar lander continues to make impressive progress in its journey to the Moon. After completing its 4-day transit from Earth, the spacecraft has successfully entered lunar orbit and is now preparing for what could be a historic landing attempt in just under 2 weeks. The mission team recently executed a precise engine burn lasting 3 minutes and 18 seconds, which successfully lowered Blue Ghost's orbit to approximately 75 miles above the lunar surface. This crucial maneuver has positioned the spacecraft perfectly for its upcoming landing attempt, currently scheduled for March 2nd. As the spacecraft circles the moon, mission controllers are experiencing expected communication blackouts when Blue Ghost passes behind the lunar far side. However, during its near-side passes, the team continues to receive valuable telemetry data and is using this information to fine-tune the final landing sequence. Blue Ghost is carrying 10 NASA research payloads as part of the Commercial Lunar Payload Services program. These experiments are designed to study the lunar environment and will support NASA's broader Artemis program goals. If successful, this mission will mark only the second time a private company has achieved a soft landing on the moon. The spacecraft will have approximately 2 weeks, one full lunar day, to complete its scientific mission once it touches down. During this time, its suite of instruments will be busy collecting samples, testing components, and gathering crucial data to support future lunar missions. The mission represents a significant milestone in commercial space exploration and could help pave the way for more frequent and sophisticated private missions to the moon's surface. Now, here's a subject we never seem to stray too far away from. In an exciting development for the search for extraterrestrial life, astronomers have discovered a new tool that could help narrow down which planets might harbor life. The key lies in an unexpected place: sulfur dioxide in planetary atmospheres. This discovery could be particularly valuable when studying planets around red dwarf stars, which are the most common type of star in our galaxy. Many nearby star systems, including Proxima Centauri and TRAPPIST-1, fall into this category, making them prime targets for our search for alien life. What makes sulfur dioxide such a useful indicator? On warm, wet planets like Earth, sulfur dioxide levels remain low because rain naturally removes it from the atmosphere. However, on dry, uninhabitable planets orbiting red dwarf stars, sulfur dioxide can persist in high concentrations in the upper atmosphere due to these stars' low ultraviolet radiation output. This means that if astronomers detect significant levels of sulfur dioxide in a rocky planet's atmosphere around a red dwarf, it likely indicates a hot, dry world with little to no water, similar to Venus. Such planets can be removed from the priority list in our search for life. Conversely, planets with low sulfur dioxide levels might be more promising candidates for further investigation. While this method won't directly identify planets that host life, it serves as an efficient way to eliminate unlikely candidates, allowing researchers to focus their limited resources on the most promising worlds. As we continue our quest to find life beyond Earth, having such filtering tools becomes increasingly valuable, especially given the challenges in detecting direct biosignatures with current technology. And that's it for this episode. Thank you for joining me today as we explored these fascinating developments in space science and astronomy. I'm Anna, and I've enjoyed sharing these stories with you. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you that you can stay connected with all the latest developments in space exploration and astronomy by visiting our website at astronomydaily.io. There you can sign up for our free daily newsletter that keeps you informed about everything happening in the cosmos. And don't forget to follow us on social media. You can find us as Astro Daily Pod on Facebook, X, YouTube Music, Tumblr, and TikTok. It's a great way to stay up to date with breaking space news and join our community of space enthusiasts. Until next time, keep looking up and wondering about the mysteries of our universe. This has been Astronomy Daily.